So again, what did I hear? Oh, I know. I heard that Rick Santorum has now thrown his hat in for the candidacy of the United States President. Huh? How many do we have in there now? I don't know, 25, 30? What these folks don't seem to understand is that they're all going to capture a certain portion of those people that vote. And that isn't a large portion, because most Americans don't bother voting. They're too stupid to vote. They're either too stupid or too drugged out. Who knows? They don't vote. I don't know, I would say less than a third of those that are eligible vote. So when you've got 25 or 30 Republican candidates, you know, I've made mention of this in a number of previous videos. What do you think is going to happen? Well, let's say you like Rick Santorum, all right? And let's say that, you know, you're sort of set on voting for him. And he goes by the wayside. Are you going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. Let's say you like Chris Christie. And Chris Christie goes by the wayside. Are you going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. Let's say you like Marco Rubio, who shouldn't even be running because he's not eligible. But let's say that he is running and then he drops out. Are you going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. How about Rand Paul? Let's say you want to vote for Rand Paul and Rand Paul drops out. You going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. How about Ted Cruz? Let's say, you know what? I'm a Ted Cruz man. And let's say Ted Cruz drops out. Are you going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. Let's say you're going to vote for Dr. Ben Carson. And Dr. Ben Carson drops out. Are you going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. Let's say you want to vote for Carla Farino, and she drops out. Are you going to vote for anyone else? Probably not. Are you sort of keeping score of all the people that are going to be dropping out? Do you understand why the Democrats do what they do, where they have one or two people? Because they don't fragment the vote. If all of these wannabe presidential candidates give a damn about this country, they'd all coalesce around one or two. But they're all egomaniacs. Do you really think that a guy like Lindsey Graham has a chance to become president? Even Jeb Bush, with all the baggage that he's carrying. All of these people are going to suck votes. And it amazes me that the GOP is so stupid to allow all of these donkeys to run against each other. I only listed a small portion of them. There's a whole lot more. So what are they going to have to do where they hold the first debate? They're going to have to rent a Coliseum. Yeah. I don't know, we're going to have 35, 40, 45, maybe even 50 candidates. They're all jokes. Because if they cared about the country and if they wanted to try to win a Republican presidency, they wouldn't destroy themselves by sucking out votes for those that drop by the wayside. Does this make any sense to you? Huh? Huh? Well, if it makes sense to you, if it makes sense to me, what's wrong with the GOP? How come it doesn't make any sense to them? Well, you know why? Because they're all in a bag. That's why. If someone like Hillary Rodham Clinton can continue to run with all the crap she's carrying, there's no one else to run against her. Wake up, folks. But when I say wake up, what good's it going to do? You think that if you asked Rand Paul to drop out, he would? You think if you asked Ted Cruz to drop out, he would? How about if you asked Marco Rubio? None of them will drop out. They're all egomaniacs. And all they care about is themselves. If they cared about the country, what would they do? Well, I told you what they do. But you weren't listening.